If you're watching this on Warfield Prepper Chronicles, you already understand that the past holds solutions modern life has quietly abandoned. Winter was survived long before central heating, electric blankets or synthetic duvets. Tonight's topic is one of those lost solutions, a historical bed technique used across Europe and North America from the late 19th century through the First World War, that dramatically reduced heat loss at night. Before we get into it, take a second to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment with your region and winter temperatures. This helps the channel reach other serious historians and preparedness-minded viewers. Now, let's get straight into it. This technique relies on sealing body heat rather than piling on weight. The forgotten technique is known historically as layered envelope bedding, a method that treated the bed as a heat retention system rather than a pile of blankets. Instead of stacking throws on top, sleepers created a sealed thermal pocket that trapped radiant heat and prevented convection. The key principle was minimizing airflow inside the bedding, not increasing thickness. Cold air movement is what steals warmth, and historical sleepers understood this well. To apply this today, start with a fitted sheet or tightly tucked bottom sheet that does not loosen during sleep. Over this, place a dense but breathable insulating layer such as wool or heavy cotton, not synthetic fleece. This layer is tucked tightly along both sides of the mattress, forming a shallow trough. The sleeper lies inside this trough before the top layers are added. This step alone reduces heat loss from the sides of the body, where modern bedding fails most. The top layers were folded, not draped, to stop heat escape. Instead of letting blankets fall loosely over the body, historical sleepers folded the top bedding back on itself at the chest and again at the feet. This created overlapping barriers that prevented warm air from pumping out when the sleeper shifted. It functioned much like the draft collars used in military sleep systems. To replicate this, place your main blanket or duvet over your body, then fold the top edge down about 12 inches toward your chest before settling in. At the foot of the bed, fold excess length upward and tuck it under your calves or ankles. This prevents cold air from entering at the feet, which is a major cause of nighttime heat loss. Many people complain of cold feet in winter without realizing the problem is airflow, not insulation. One of the most overlooked aspects of historical winter sleep was, reducing the volume of air that needed to be heated. Large beds, you see, waste heat. In World War I-era civilian manuals, sleepers were actually advised to narrow their sleeping space during the winter months. Couples often slept closer together, not so much for comfort, but really for thermal efficiency. A modern application is, honestly, quite simple. Use fewer pillows, avoid those oversized duvets, and remove decorative bedding that just creates empty air pockets. If you find yourself sleeping alone on a large mattress, build a narrow sleep zone by tucking blankets tightly along one side. This concentrates your body heat and, importantly, prevents it from dissipating into unused space. This is especially effective in unheated or, minimally heated rooms. Historically, bedding relied heavily on wool, linen and heavy cotton because these materials, they actually retain warmth even when they're a bit damp. Modern synthetic materials, on the other hand, can trap sweat, which cools the body as it evaporates. That's really why people wake up cold, even under heavy bedding. So, if you want to apply this technique correctly, switch your base layers to natural fibres. A wool blanket, as the first insulating layer, is ideal, honestly. Linen or cotton sheets allow moisture to pass through without chilling the skin. This combination keeps the microclimate inside the bed stable throughout the night. And you don't need new gear either. Many thrifted or surplus wool blankets outperform modern products at just a fraction of the cost. Another forgotten detail is that beds were raised and insulated from below. Cold floors, you see, drain heat continuously. In historical homes, people often placed straw mats, wooden boards, or folded blankets under the mattress to block cold transfer. Today, if your bed sits low or directly on a cold floor, you are losing heat all night long. Place a wool rug, foam mat, or even cardboard beneath the bed frame if you can, and, if possible, add a dense underlay between the mattress and the slats. This single adjustment, honestly, often makes more difference than just adding another blanket on top. Contrary to modern advice, historical sleepers wore specific sleep garments designed to work with bedding. Loose wool nightshirts or long underwear reduced heat loss without compressing insulation. The goal was consistency, not overheating. So, to use this effectively, wear a single loose wool or cotton layer to bed. Avoid tight clothing, which restricts circulation and creates cold spots. And do avoid sleeping naked in winter unless your bedding system is fully sealed. The combination of clothing and layered envelope bedding creates a stable thermal environment that lasts right through until morning. This forgotten winter bed technique is not just nostalgia, it is, in fact, practical preparedness. During blackouts, fuel rationing, or rising energy costs, this system allows you to sleep warm without relying on electricity. Many people report needing less heating once their bed retains heat properly. So apply it tonight by sealing the sides, folding the top and foot, insulating underneath, and reducing unused space. You will notice the difference within minutes, not hours. If this kind of historically grounded, field-tested knowledge matters to you, subscribe to Warfield Prepper Chronicles, like this video, and share it with someone facing winter right now. And do leave a comment with your own historical bedding insights or regional adaptations. Staying warm is not just about comfort. It's about understanding what the past already solved and, well, using it wisely today.